"We need to talk," said John Watermark, still aiming the gun at my head. I was still in the hospital after getting shot. The doctors already patched me up and released me. Apparently it wasn't that bad. Right now, I slumped down in a lobby chair. Watermark tracked me down thanks to a police report about the shooting. His agent, Lizzie, kept me busy in the astral plane long enough for John and his EOP strike force to move in. Sandy, a beautiful young woman with that girl next door quality, who later turned out to be spying on me for her father, explained that, like my father, I was a journeyman. I could project myself onto the astral plane and enter the Hall of Records to search for information about my father's disappearance. I discovered that my father destroyed the information regarding his departure. I came under John's radar after accidentally possessing an agent of his during a mission. It didn't take long after to realize that Ether Operations hunted down gifted people. Thanks to EOPS's government contacts, the lobby was cleared, minus the 10 armed agents, John, Sandy, my best friend Glenn, and me. The place was dead quiet as the hunters, EOPS, and the prey, me, stared each other down. All that could be heard were the quick, short sounds of my own labored breath. Panic filled my body. Having a gun to your head for the second time in less than 4 hours will do that to you. EOPS knew their business as they waited for me to return from the astral plane before moving me. If they moved me while I was in the astral plane, the link between my spirit and my body would break, and I'd have about an hour to find my body or have my body move back before the separation was more permanent. Finally, John motioned to the soldiers, and they lowered their weapons. After a blindingly quick movement, John holstered his gun. He jerked his head towards the long, dark, empty hallway. "Walk with me, Ace." The halls, though part of a hospital, seemed dirty. The colors seemed faded. Everything around me seemed like it was filmed with a filter. The ticking of the clocks seemed shallow. Watermark chuckled like he was my best friend. "Boy, I tell you, it's been a while since I met another like you. Spirit walkers are rare, believe it or not. The last one I met was good old Lizzie." John looked to be roughly my age, maybe a couple years older. One day I found out he was 24, but I'm not sure how true that was. John likes to keep things close to the vest. I'm not even sure what he looks like. He always wears a military cap that covers most of his face. All I know is he's a white male. I finally gathered enough courage to speak. "How long have I been with EOPS? Yeah, I know I don't look that old. Fact of the matter is, I was born into it. My father was an agent. My grandfather was an agent. My great-great, and so on, grandfather was an agent." "How?" "Ether Operations has been around pretty much since the beginning." "The beginning? What does EOPS do?" "We police trans beings." "Trans what?" "That's our name for 'em. Transformed beings." "Why beings?" "Because it's not just humans. It's animals, plants, even water." He put his hand on my shoulder. "Let me tell you a secret, Ace," he said, "since I like you and all." "You know all those stories of gods, heroes, and monsters?" I nodded. "Well, they're true." My mouth dropped. "Yeah, created by a race of aliens called the Zaxians. They've been doing it for eons. They've been running experiments on us to create the perfect soldier in their bid for galactic conquest.